Good afternoon. It is Wednesday at 2:43 p.m. How is everybody doing today? I'm going to film this again, turning my phone horizontally, because when I checked yesterday, it seemed to, at least as far as placing the subscription and video suggestions went, it seemed to go much better. But again, I have to look kind of funny this way toward the camera, and it does sort of read a little funny, so I apologize for that. I wanted to make a video today. I'd sort of alluded to the fact yesterday that I had watched a video, not last night, but the night before. Monday night, I guess, that really, really pissed me off. Now, I am not going to mention the channel name of this creator, and I'm not going to share the title of the video, as that would more than likely give away the creator. And the reason that I'm not going to divulge that primarily is because I don't know how to link the video for context purposes. And I think that if I was going to share who the video was made by and the video title, it would only be right to link the video. I also don't know how to put in video, like how to add video into my video, again for context, which in order to you know, say that the channel of whom I'm speaking, it would only be right to link all that stuff. But unfortunately, I don't know how to. So I'm just not gonna say the name. But basically, what this creator was saying that really stroked my fur backwards was what she'd said out and out, flat out, was that in her opinion, all white people are inherently racist. All of us. I don't know what her life experience was. I'm not going to poo-poo on her. I'm not going to call her names. I'm not going to call her out. I can't speak on her experience. I haven't walked a day in her life. So, having said that, to make a statement, especially on the decent-sized platform that this creator has, in my opinion, is beyond spicy, as the YouTubers like to say. In my opinion, a statement like that is racist. And completely takes away any value of anything else that was discussed in that video. Now, like I said, I don't know how to add pieces of video into my own video, and I don't know how to link the video into like my description. So, unfortunately, I can't give the context that is required, in all fairness. But I think a statement like that, with or without context, is an extremely ignorant thing to say. And I'm trying to be kind here. For shits and giggles, I went and Googled the Oxford English Dictionary definition of racism, because I strongly feel that the last few years, the word has been thrown around so goddamn much, it has actually lost its meaning. So, for the hell of it, I am going to take a second and I'm going to read the Oxford Dictionary definition of racism. Okay? From the oxforddictionary.com, because a bitch doesn't have a physical dictionary. And the Oxford Dictionary defines racism as the inability or refusal to recognize the rights, needs, dignity, or value of people or particular races, and I put in brackets ethnicities because I think that's a more accurate word. There's only one race. Just saying. Or geographical origins. More widely, the devaluation of various traits or character or intelligence as typical of a particular people's. And I think that when this creator used the word, or you said the statement, that in her opinion, all white people are inherently racist, it is the second part to that she was referring. In my opinion, in regards to the second half of this definition, right? The devaluing and the characteristics as typical, all that kind of stuff. I think everybody who is part of the human race, the only race, is the human race. But everybody has laughed at a stereotypical joke. Everybody. And if you say you haven't, you're a goddamn liar. Does that make one racist? That's up to you. That's up to every individual to decide if they feel that that's racist. But to say online, anywhere, but online, because that's where all the crazy people are. And yes, I said crazy. I don't care. To make a statement like that, I have questions. Number one being, have you met every single white person? Because if you haven't, the fuck you talking about? And because I know you haven't met every single white person, your statement is invalid. Your opinion in that regard, that statement is invalid. It is an uneducated opinion spoken out of anger, frustration, whatever. It is you all up in your feels because of whatever experience you may or may not have had in your life. And I will not take anybody's experience away from them. Again, I am not you. I do not live your life. I do not walk in your body. But you do not walk in mine. So don't you dare speak on my character or on how I may or may not view things when you haven't had so much as a 30-second discussion with me. Do not lump me in with whatever douchebag hurt you so bad that now you've decided that because of a handful of people who'd wronged you in one way or another, perceived or real, do not lump an entire ethnic group into that experience. That is racist. If you do that, you are racist. Just saying. And the fact that you would go onto the internet and spout that rhetoric is garbage. If I went online as a white woman and spouted that kind of shit, all black people are inherently racist. I would get chased off the internet. Right? YouTube probably wouldn't even process and put up my fucking video. Just saying. Do I feel that way? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Do I feel some kind of way personally about this creator? No. I don't know her. I don't know her experience. I don't know what she's been through. She don't know me. So no. But I did comment. Just very shortly, very politely, that I did not enjoy the video. That I wished her well in life. Nothing but the best. You know, sent her hugs. And then I proceeded to unsubscribe from everything that I was subscribed to involving her. That's all I said. I didn't go into detail. And I'm here to tell you, as I scrolled through the comments section of said creator on that particular video, the praise that she got for her statement blew my effing mind. Like, how can you make a racist statement like that? And it is a racist statement. I just read the definition to you. And everybody on the internet, everybody under her page, anywho, that I saw, was like, way to be. You're so strong. And the white privilege thing, too. There was some talk of the white privilege. I want to know where I can is there like a card? Is there something, like, do I need to sign up for this white privilege? Because I want to know what that means. I want somebody to tell me exactly what white privilege means. Because I'm here to tell you, nothing in my life has ever been handed to me. Ever. I had to fight and bust my ass to buy me a home. I had to fight and bust my ass to make sure that my kids had food and clothes. Like, just the bare necessities. Never mind my car, never mind my pool. I have earned every goddamn thing I have ever had in my life. Where in the fuck is my privilege? You think that if I get pulled over by a cop and I do something stupid, that I'm not going to get a ticket? That I'm not going to get hassled? I'm here to tell you, I have had nothing but problems from the police in my town. They have never done a damn thing to help me when I call for help around here. Ever. In the 15 or so years that I've lived in my town, and the 13 or so years that I've lived in this house, I have never had a situation where I called the police to help me with something and they actually helped. So, where in the fuck is my privilege? I ain't never seen it. It's an arrogant, ignorant, uneducated, stupid goddamn thing to say. And if that's the way you think, then that is what you are. You are ignorant, you are arrogant, and you are stupid. End of story. End of goddamn story. And I don't care if I offend you. I don't care if it hurts your feelings. I don't care. If that's the way that you want to view the world, then fuck you and your feelings. People need to be treated on a case-to-case basis. If you treat people good and they reciprocate, we Gucci. If I walk down the street and I smile at you and you decide that you're going to look away or you're going to look down or you're going to walk all the way the fuck around me, that's fine. Do you? But then don't think that I'm going to, bend over backwards for your dumbass. If you're like one of these people on my street that, acts that way, and then has the audacity when I'm sitting out on my porch having a smoke to come up and ask me if they can bum a smoke off me. Go fuck your hat, bud. You can't be a neighbor and say hi to me when I say hi to you on the street. Just basic human niceties. Then you think I'm going to give you a cigarette? Please. No. Go get a job and earn the money to buy your damn cigarettes. Like I said, I have been struggling for over a year now because I have not been able to work steady since this COVID bullshit. Okay? In fact, when I got up this morning and I checked my account, because I've been waiting for a day or so for my payments to go through so that I could see if I could go fucking grocery shopping, my account was in the negative. Thankfully, I've done a few haircuts and things of that sort here and there, and I squirreled away a little bit of money. So I was able to go to the bank and put some money in my bank account today. So that, one, I could pay back the negative, and 2, have some money in my account. Fuck's sakes. You get these dumbasses on the internet carrying on about fucking white privilege and suck a dick. How can people think this way and think that it's okay? Like, is it just me? Am I the only one that hears a statement like that and thinks, huh? Like, goddamn planet are you from? I'm boiling. I don't know if it reads on camera, but I can see in my rearview mirror I am red. I'm just... Unbelievable. The nerve of people. If yeah, we're not going to go there. I really wish I knew how to do that linking thing and how to put pieces of the video, because I would link it, and I would put, I would link the entire goddamn video, and I would put in the parts that I'm talking about into my video. And I would go into greater depth of my fury. But since I don't know how to, I can't. Because at the end of the day, in instances, like, well, in all instances, but especially in instances of this nature, I truly feel that context is key. And I wouldn't do somebody dirty like that. So, I don't know, man. And this creator is one of those, oh, I hold people accountable, blah, blah, blah. And, and it's too bad, because I did very much, and I've never, well, I don't agree 100% with my own closest friends in real life. And that's fine. I don't have to agree with you all the time. I don't even have to agree with you half the time. To like you, to respect you, or to even be friends with you. I think it's extremely important to surround yourself with different people of different thought processes, of different, life experiences. And I think that's incredibly important. I think that's the best way for all of us to learn and grow as individuals, right? But to spread hate like that, and in my opinion, that's what that was. That was hate spreading. Everybody is entitled to their opinion, and that's great. Absolutely. And I absolutely believe in free speech. But I do believe also in accountability of that free speech. And I also believe that there are some things that are just best kept to your damn self. Just because you have the right to an opinion, just because you have the right to free speech, does not mean necessarily that you should be saying it. But sadly, right now, it's, cool. It's the in thing to hate on white people. People of European descent. Fuck. I don't know. I don't get it. You can't fight racism with racism. But above all else, you can't change the way that people think. People are going to think the way they're going to think. And when it comes to things like, well, most things, the way most people think, a lot of things are rooted in what you learn, right? And I get that. And that kind of shit takes time to, it takes time to change thought process. That's why it's important to surround yourself with people of different thoughts and opinions, right? This is how you learn new things. But you can't force people to change. People have to want to change. And I don't think, in my opinion, when we speak of racism, I mean, you go back, you go back and things were bad, right? Things were bad. Things have changed. I think the vast majority of people don't think the way that their ancestors thought, because societally, for the most part, we have changed as a society. But on the other hand, you do have people, Black people, people of color, whatever the hell you want to say, whatever buzz term you feel is necessary, insert here, okay? You have a group of people who have been raised to fear cops, to fear Black people, to believe in white privilege. How is that not racist? That is something learned generationally. How is that not racist? Like, how can a way of thinking be this way for one group and the polar opposite for another? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. And it's not the majority. It is a handful. But, as with every other situation, it's the handful that are the loudest. Trust, we hear you. We sick of it. And I don't care. I mean, pick your topic of the week, right? Whether it's defund the police, racism, on whatever fucking side you want to bitch about it. Black Lives Matter. Whatever, right? Extremists. That's what it is. Because the majority of the people, as a collective, as a race, the humans, the sane ones, the ones that are capable of critical thinking, the ones who are not jumping on the bandwagon to be cool or woke. Get me started on that woke shit. People who are able to think for themselves are not the ones that are screaming from the rooftops. We're sitting back and watching and listening and going, Huh? Okay. I don't know. Feel free to leave a comment. Let me know what you think. And again, I sincerely apologize that I cannot add context, the proper context to this. I realize that without the context, I just seem like a raving loony. But if I knew how to add it all in, I totally would. But unfortunately, I don't, so I can't. So take what I say for what it is. It's my opinion. It's how I feel. I'm not sending hate to anybody. I'm sending great disappointment. Great disappointment.